Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Taekook concert. It was a sunny afternoon when 17 years old Kim Taehyung, a mischievous high school boy with a sassy attitude, rushed into the bustling cafe where he worked part-time. His messy brown hair bounced as he tied his apron, muttering about how school was exhausting. Taehyung's family wasn't very well off when his father worked as an employee in Jian Industries. This job helped support their modest lifestyle, but Taehyung wanted to pitch in, so he took his part-time job. Table 5, double latte. The head barista called out, breaking Taehyung's thought. Yeah, coming Taehyung's side. Balancing the tray of drinks, he hurried through the tables, waving between customers. His signature pose was on his lips. At the same time, the cafe door swung open and in walked Jungkook, the 25-year-old CEO of Jian Industries. Jungkook's sharp jawline, dark suit, and cold expression made heads turn. His aura screamed power, and the air around him seemed to drop a few degrees. He wasn't in the mood for distraction. His morning meeting had gone poorly, and all he wanted was a strong cup of coffee. At fate would have it, Taehyung carried the tray, turned the corner just as Jungkook took a step forward. In a split second, they collided. The coffee cups wobbled before tumbling over, and the hot liquid splashed all over Jungkook's pristine suit. Oh no, Taehyung gasped, and his eyes widened as the tray scattered to the floor. Jungkook frozen, his eyes darkened as he looked down at the now ruined suit. Are you blind? He snapped coldly, his voice like ice. Taehyung, never one to back down, crossed his arm. Excuse me? You walk into me. Do you even know whom I? Jungkook's eyes narrowed. I am too important to watch where I'm going. Taehyung scoffed. Too important to oblige to, huh? Just because you are wearing a fancy suit doesn't mean the world revolves around you. Cafe fell silent, all eyes on the heated exchange. Jungkook was taken aback by Taehyung's boldness. No one ever dared to talk back to him, but this boy, he was different. I will pay for your suit, Jungkook said. You will pay for my suit, Jungkook said sharply, adjusting his tie. What's your name? Kim Taehyung, he shot back. And no, I wouldn't pay for your suit. It was an accident, and maybe you should try being less rude. Jungkook glared at him, but before he could respond, the cafe manager intervened, apologizing profusely to Jungkook and scolding Taehyung. Time escaped after a week. Taehyung was leaning against the wall in his coaching, coaching institute hallway, earbuds in, scrolling through his phone. His father, Mr. Kim, walked up to him with a file in his hand. Taehyung, I need you to do a favor. Mr. Kim looked rushed. Taehyung groaned. What now, Dad? I'm busy. I need you to take this file to my boss, Mr. Jian. It's urgent and I can't leave the office right now, Mr. Kim pleaded. Mr. Jian, Taehyung's face scratched up in annoyance. Isn't he the CEO of Jian Industries? You want me to deliver his precious files? Why can't someone else do it? Taehyung, please. You are free today only take and it will only take a few minutes, Mr. Kim said, handing him the file. Just this one, son. After much convincing, Taehyung reluctantly agreed. Fine, but you owe me. Big treat for this. Taehyung arrived at Jian Mansion, the grand gates intimidating him. Muttering under his breath, he paused the intercom. A deep voice answered, Who is it? I am here to deliver some files for Mr. Jian. Taehyung replied impatiently. The gate opened and Taehyung walked in, muttering, "What's with the drama? It's just a file." He was led into a luxurious living room by a butler. A moment later, young Jungkook entered the room, dressed sharply in black suit. "Thanks has written in shock. You," Taehyung exclaimed. "You are the rude guy who yelled at me at the cafe last week?" Jungkook raised an eyebrow, his cold demeanor unchanging. "And you are the clumsy waiter who spilled coffee on my suit." Taehyung glared at him. "You were the one who bumped into me, mister. I am too important to watch where I'm going." "So," Jungkook began, leaning closer, "about that suit you ruined?" Then stupid back scrolling. "What about it? You own me," Jungkook said smoothly, his voice resting its piece. "Should I send you the bill?" Then glad already said it was an accident, and besides, you are a billionaire. Why do you care? Jungkook smiled. "Glad I already said it was an accident, and besides, you are a billionaire. Why would you care?" Jungkook smiled deepened as he stepped closer, invading Taehyung's space. "It's not about money. I just enjoy watching you scream." Taehyung's cheeks flushed red as he pushed Jungkook away. "You are insane." Jungkook clenched his voice low and amused. "And you are fun to annoy, Taehyung. Let's see how long you can keep fighting back." Taehyung huffed, storming off while Jungkook watched with a satisfied grin. "Do you have the file?" "Yeah." Taehyung thrust the file at him. "I don't even want to come here. Blame my dad." "Noted," Jungkook said quickly, taking the file. "You can leave now." Taehyung stormed out, muttering, "Unbelievable. He is even ruder in his own house." Next day at school, the school rooftop was quite the perfect place for Taehyung to vent, sitting across-legged on and concentrate. He toyed with the strap of his bag while Jimin leaned against his railing, munching on an apple. "So, what's with the long face?" Jimin asked, raising an eyebrow. "Did someone finally manage to shut you up?" Taehyung is called. "Shut up, Jimin. This is serious." Okay, Jimin said, holding up his hands in mock surrender. "Spill, what's bothering you?" Taehyung hesitated, his finger fiddling with the hem of his school blazer. "There is this guy." Jimin's eyes light up mischievously. "Oh, a guy? Is this about a crush? Who is he? Is he cute?" "No." Taehyung snapped, his cheeks flushing. "It's not like that. He's so annoying." "Annoying?" Jimin echoed, titling his head. "How so?" "He's this stupid, rich, arrogant CEO," Taehyung said, his words trembling out in frustration. "He keeps showing up and making my life miserable. First, he blamed me for spilling coffee on his overpriced suit, and now he's teasing you." Jimin guessed, a sly smile forming. Taehyung groaned, covering his face with his hand. "Yeah, but not in fun way. He is always so close, like in my space, and the way he looked at me, it's like he enjoying seeing me scream." Jimin snickers. "Sounds like someone has little crush on you." "What?" Taehyung yelped, his face turning red. "No way. He is insufferable. Jimin, he is rude, cold, and so full of himself." Jimin hummed, biting onto his apple thoughtfully. "And yet, here you are, ranting about him like he is living rent-free in your head." Taehyung glared at his best friend. "I'm not thinking about him like that. I don't know. There is something about him. He's so irritating, but I can't stop thinking about what he will do next. It's like..." Gone again, flopping back onto the rooftop. "I hate you, Jimin." "Love you too." Tae? Jimin said with a laugh, nudging Taehyung's side with his foot. But seriously, sounds like this guy has you all twisted up. Maybe you should figure out what you really feel before he drives you crazy. Taehyung stared up at the sky, his mind racing. What did he feel about Jungkook? He stormed into the conference room with his father slamming his bag onto the chair. He was already annoyed being dragged to one of his dad's meetings because Mr. Kim had to go Taehyung's school and he also had to attend this meeting. So first Mr. Kim will attend this meeting, then he will go to Taehyung's school. But what is Taehyung doing here? Oh, Mr. Kim wanted Tae to learn something about business and he asked his boss about Taehyung to be in meeting. Of course, allowed it. Meanwhile, Tae, knowing well Jungkook would be there only to make it worse. As expected, Jungkook was seated at the head of the table. His usual aura of confidence and cold charisma, his eyes light up when he saw Taehyung and a slow, teasing smirk spread across his face. Mr. Kim went out to get some fight, and here is Jungkook started his teasing session. Taehyung. Jungkook dwelled a stone dripping with mock sweetness. What a pleasant surprise! Jungkook lunged, leaning back to his chair. You know, you are much cuter when you are angry. Taehyung's jaw dropped. What? You heard me, Jungkook said smoothly, his gaze never leaving Taehyung flushed face. Soon his father came back and Taehyung turned to his father, desperate for an escape. Dad, can I leave? This guy is insufferable. Mr. Kim gave Taehyung a stern look. Stay quiet, Taehyung. We are in a professional setting. Jungkook glanced softly, clearly amused by the exchange. Don't be too hard on him, Mr. Kim. Your son is entertaining. Taehyung glared at Jungkook, his cheeks flushing a deep red. I'm not here to entertain you, Jian. But you do it so effortlessly, Jungkook grinned forward slightly. It's quite charming, really. After the meeting, Taehyung tried to make a quick escape, but Jungkook catch up to him in hallway. Running away already? Jungkook teased, blocking Taehyung's path. Taehyung groaned, rubbing his temple. Don't you have a company to run or something? Maybe, Jungkook said, smirking, but teasing you is far more enjoyable. Taehyung huffed, stepping to the side, but Jungkook matched his movement, leaning down to whisper, You know, you are the only one who talks to me like this. Everyone else is too scared. They blinked momentarily, thrown off by the sincerity in Jungkook's voice. Well, maybe they are smart enough to stay away from you, or maybe you are the only one brave enough to stay close. Jungkook replied with a wink, leaving Taehyung speechless. Before Taehyung could fire back, his father came out and they had to leave for Taehyung's school. Okay everyone, I will see you in the next episode of this one shot, and where we will get to know how they will fall in love. So see you again. Bye. Bye.